Let's solve the previous year plant anatomy questions from PHU. Let's start solving the PHU 2015 paper first. First question. Cortical vascular bundles are found in Bignonia, mirabilis, Bohavia, Nyctanthus. Now, first of all, it said that it is cortical vascular bundle. Now, vascular bundles are not generally not found in the cortex region. They are found below the cortex and they form the stele, the central ring part. But this is abnormal abnormal, and it is this cortex feature, cortex vascular bundle is found in Nyctanthus, which belongs to the family Oleaceae. So cortical vascular bundle is found in Nyctanthus, that is Oleaceae family, and Cactaceae family. So our answer is number 4. Let's go to the next question. So bicollateral vascular bundles are present in the stem of. Now we all know vascular bundles are of 3 types: the radial, conjoint, and the collateral. Then conjoint is of 2 types. Conjoint vascular bundle is actually of 2 types: the collateral and the bicollateral. Bicollateral vascular bundles are the very famous example is the cucurbitaceae or the cucurbita stem. We have to remember these examples of the types of vascular bundles, which is very important. I will provide the image of the vascular bundles. The answer is 1. Next question. Okay, non-medullated stele, which is consisting of a central core of xylem surrounded by phloem, is also known as 1. Protostele, 2. solenostele, 3. siphonostele, 4. dictyostele. Okay, so from here we can, if we try to identify the pattern, these 3, actually solenostele and dictyostele are a part of siphonostele only. Now siphonostele is actually of 3 types: dictyostele, then we have the solenostele, and euxtele. Okay, so these 3 are all pointing towards siphonostele, but we know this that the central core is of xylem and which is completely surrounded by phloem, is the very primitive kind of stele and which is also called the protostele. So our answer is 1. Next question. Wood is classified as porous if it contains what? 1. vessels, 2. tracheids, 3. companion cells, and 4. sclerids. Well, what are vessels? Vessels are when these are found in the secondary xylem, these vessels, and tracheids are actually found in phloem, and companion cells is also found with the phloem in sieve elements, and sclerids are actually found everywhere. They are the reduced sclerenchyma, right? So actually what makes wood porous and non-porous is the presence of pores, obviously. So what are also called pores? It's the vessels. So vessels, also called pores, are the reason behind wood being porous. Porous wood is actually the angiosperm, found in the angiosperms, and non-porous ones are found in gymnosperms. Of course, because gymnosperm doesn't have vessels, so they will have non-porous woods. So our answer is 1. Next. So now we are going to solve the PHU 2014 paper. First question, inverted cortical vascular bundle are present in the stem of 1. Boerhaavia, 2. Nyctanthus, 3. Bignonia, 4. Tinospora. Now again, first of all we have to see that it's talking about cortical vascular bundle. Now cortical vascular bundles are actually not usually found. They are abnormal vascular bundles which are very found in families like Cactaceae and Oleaceae. And here from the options, Nyctanthus belongs to the family Oleaceae, and the answer will therefore be Nyctanthus. So these are two important examples that where in a vascular bundles in cortex. Okay, so remember the names. Next question. Okay, multiple epidermis occurs in first strychnos stem, 2 leptadenia stem, 3 vanda root, and 4 bignonia. Multiple epidermis is actually another characteristic feature from for the family, plants like ficus, nereis, and the roots of orchids, which is also called vanda. And this multiple epidermis in orchid roots are also called, it's named as velamen. Okay, from here it's saying strychnos stem, leptadenia, vanda, bignonia. So our answer is number 3. Next question. The anomalous feature in Dracaena stem is, okay, it is also again very important for the section of plant anatomy that we know what the anomalous characters in this few plants which are given in the syllabus like Dracaena, Bignonia, Boerhaavia and all. So we have to remember that, and the anomalous feature in Dracaena is actually amphivessel. What is amphivessel? That is, the phloem is surrounded by xylem with or from all the sides. Which is also called leptocentric. So our answer is 1. Not amphicribal they have written. It's actually cribral. Next, included phloem, none of this, so it's wrong. So number 1 is the right answer. Next, okay, this over 2014 over here. Let's do 2016's question paper now. First question, cortical vascular bundles are found in. Again we have come across the same type of question, so we can clearly understand this is a very famous question. And cortical vascular is found in two families, the Oleaceae and the Cactaceae, and Nyctanthus is from Oleaceae family, so answer 3 is the right answer. Next, question number 44. Okay, question number 2. Sunken stomata are found in. Well, sunken stomata is found in pinus needles. Let's see how. So here is a picture of the pinus cross section of the leaves, and we can clearly see over here the guard cells of sunken stomata is written, that, and below that sunken stomata can be seen, right? Okay, so answer is number 1. Next, there were only 2 questions from 2016, so we will go to 2017 now. Let's solve the BHE 2017 paper now. First question, diploxylic vascular bundles are found in, is it first Araucaria, Ephedra, Cycas, Pinus? Very important question, and this is actually a special feature which is found in the Cycas leaf, Cycas stem. And okay, and what are these diploxylic vascular bundles that we are talking about? So when there are two types of xylem in a vascular bundle, that is when there is a centripetal xylem and a centrifugal xylem. Let's just see a picture. Okay, so here is a picture of the Cycas part TS of Rachis, and that is the leaves in gymnosperm. We call it Rachis. Then Here we can see that these are the centrifugal xylem, which is surrounding, right, centrifugal, and here in the center, towards the center, is another xylem. Here we call it the centripetal xylem. So when there are two types of xylem present, it's called the diploxylic xylem, which is found in the cycas. So our answer is 3. Next question: which one of the following woods will be non-porous? So we have to first of all classify wood into porous and non-porous. Who are the porous woods? Ones who have pores. What are all pores also called? Vessels. Now which plants have vessels? The angiosperms. So we can say that angiosperm uh, plants have porous wood, and then the non-porous ones will be the ones who doesn't have pores or vessels, which is the gymnosperms. So from here the options are pine wood, shisham wood, sal wood, and teak wood. Okay, so what is teak? The teak wood is actually Tecona grandis. The scientific name Tecona grandis, which belongs to the family Lamiaceae. Yes. So this is clearly an angiosperm and won't be our answer. Next is salwood, very famous wood, which is the scientific name of this plant is Shodia robusta. Again, angiospermic family from I can't remember the family name now. Okay, so this again won't be the answer. Next is shisham wood. What is shisham? Shisham's scientific name? Shisham's scientific name is Dalbergia siso, another famous wood. Okay, this is the rosewood and from the family Fabaceae, which is clearly an angiospermic plant, and therefore this won't be our answer too. First option showed us pine wood. What is pine? Pine is a gymnosperm. So gymnosperms have non-porous wood. So our answer will be 1. Interxylary as well as intraxylary phloem is found in 1. Strychnos, 2. Cucurbita, 3. Nyctanthus, and 4. Dracaena. Well, here we can see that it's a fact question, and this is a very famous example, which is Strychnos, which has the interxylary and intraxylary phloem both. Now we will see a picture where it shows the intraxylary and interxylary phloem of Strychnos. So here is the picture of the transverse section of the Strychnos stem, and here in pink you can see the interxylary phloem, which is found in in the peripheral region, and in the center region we can see the intraxylary phloem, which is the primary phloem. Okay, so our answer is therefore Strychnos, not Cucurbita, Nyctanthus, and Dracaena. Well, all these options have their own characteristic features on which questions are formed. We have to remember them. Okay, so here is BHU 2018, and I have found only one question from the plant anatomy in BHU 2018. So that one question is talking about diploxylic vascular bundle, which is found in what? Cycas leaves, cycas roots, pinus needle, needham leaves. Well, diploxylic is the one. Diploxylic means that there are two types of xylem, that is either centrifugal xylem or centrifugal and centripetal xylem, which we have seen earlier. Okay, so they are asking cycas leaves and cycas root. That is basically there to confuse us, but we have to know. In the previous example only, we have seen that the centrifugal and centripetal structure xylems is actually vascular bundle is actually found in the rachis, and rachis is actually leaves in gymnosperm. So we are actually talking about the cycas leaves. So our answer is number 1. Here we have come to the end of the video, and I hope this was helpful for you.